Hi, I miss you. It's been 4 days. It's been 4 days. I don't know why. I don't know why it's been 4 days. I've had plenty of good things to talk about, and today I have a lot of good things to talk about. By the way, I've already filmed this once, just so you're aware. And you'll know that because I have swatches on my hand. 3 swatches out of everything I'm going to talk about for whatever reason. And I am refilming it because during the entire other video, I was so out of breath. And I still feel very out of breath. And I think it's just because I feel really hyperactive. And yes, so if I'm like breathing really heavily, I'm so sorry. It was really annoying when I was like watching it back, you know, making sure everything was fine, whatever. It was really obnoxious. So I'm gonna try to breathe properly in this video so that that doesn't get on your nerves, because if I got on my nerves, I know it's gonna get on your nerves. So, as you can tell by the title, I went shopping today. I'm not going to show you everything I got because I'm not going to do that. But I did hit the lipstick jackpot at TJ Maxx. And that, to me, is important to tell you about because I love hitting a lipstick jackpot because if you saw my makeup collection, you already saw my like eyeshadow collection, you know, all of it, like my cream shadows, my palettes, my singles, my quads, duos, whatever. Eye makeup is my favorite part of makeup. It just is. And my eye makeup, I have 4 drawers in my vanity. I have like an old school like antique vanity. So it has like 4 deep drawers in it. The 2 bottom drawers are completely full of eyeshadow. Palettes, quads, singles, whatever. Then I have a container up here that is in front of me that has all of my like potted cream shadows, all of my like compact single eyeshadows, whatever. That whole container is full. On top of it, I have a jar that has other shadows, and then I have my liners up here. And so that's like 3 sections of my vanity that has my eyeshadows in it. All of my lip products are in a small container over here to my right. Lip products are not something that I like go out and just buy all the time like I do with eyeshadow. And specifically eyeshadow and cheek products, like color cheek products, highlighters, bronzers, blushes, whatever, because powder products last a long time. Okay, I can keep powder products for a long time, especially in this vanity, because they are completely out of sight of any humidity. I'm literally sitting right next to a vent, so they are constantly like cool. They're in a dark environment, so they last me years. My lip products, I don't want to have a huge section of lip products like, holy cow, Shanxo. She's a lip product junkie, or at least she was a couple years ago. She had drawers on drawers on drawers, and to be fair, it's her job, you know what I mean? But like, I know that she loved the crap out of those lipsticks. I could not imagine having even one of my drawers full of lipstick. So when I find a good deal on lipsticks, that's what I care about. I don't care about having super nice, luxurious lipsticks. I don't care about any of that. Anyway, this is a tangent. So yeah, when I find good deals on lipsticks, like I get them. I just get them because this will probably be the last time I buy lipstick for months. Like, it's just not something I do. Like, if I do, it's like I pick up 1 or 2 every couple of months. 1 or 2, 1 or 2, and that's just how I do it. So I'll show you those in a second. See, I'm already out of breath again. It's because I get so excited. I'm so excited. There is one thing from TJ Maxx that I got that I really want to talk to you guys about, because I don't switch up my fragrances very much at all. And just a little backstory to explain why. I always wear a warm amber woodsy sort of fragrance. Like, that's just my jam. That's what I like the most. And there are 4 off the top of my head that I am absolutely in love with, enamored with. That is YSL Manifesto, which is near impossible to find anymore. My signature perfume would be Modern Muse Rouge from Estee Lauder. Not Modern Muse, it's too floral. Modern Muse Rouge is a warm version of that. And see, now I can't even think of the other 2 that I really like. Oh yeah, Lancome Magnifique, amazing perfume. And then years ago when it still was sold, and if I can find bottles of it here and there, I do get them. It's a little harder now because perfume ages, and so whoever has them would have to take really good care of them. But Ed Hardy, right? The person who made Ed Hardy is Christian Auger. I think that's how you pronounce it. And he had his signature perfume in a red bottle. Whenever I worked at the Buckle in like 2010, I found that perfume. That was the first warm scented perfume I ever loved. And so ever since then, you know, I went through that one. I went through like 3 or 4 bottles of it throughout the years. It got discontinued. So ever since then, I'm like chasing that high, like trying to find the perfume that smells like that. Haven't found anything like it. Anyway, that's what I do. So, and then I worked for many different cosmetic companies, brands, departments, whatever, over time. And so I have gotten so many free perfumes. It is unreal. So my nose is a little sick of trying to find fragrances because even though I have my set 4 that I love, I have had so many, and I've obviously used them because they were free perfumes, and perfume is not cheap. So I went into TJ Maxx. I never look at their perfumes, and I happened to walk over to the table, and this one is just sitting there. And it's not in a little like case, like where you can't steal it, you know what I mean? Like they put them in cases. And it's just sitting there, and it's $14.99. And I'm like, holy cow, that's a pretty inexpensive perfume. It is an eau de parfum, so it is like in between a really like potent perfume and a body spray, somewhere in between there. And it's called I Am Naked. I have never heard of this, and I know you can't smell it. And I'm not good with really explaining notes. Like, I understand it, but all I can tell you is that it may not smell exactly like it, but if you enjoy Donna Karan Cashmere, Donna Karan Cashmere is the only powdery perfume that I have ever liked because it is so, it's not heavy. It's not a heavy powder. It's not so powdery that it clogs your nose. You know what I mean? Like, doesn't feel like you literally took a powder poof and put it on your face and can't breathe. This reminds me of that. It is a powder floral, but it is so soft, but it has a little bit of what I assume is a woodsy undertone. Oh my God. All I can tell you is if you like cashmere and you are at TJ Maxx and you see this bottle, pick it up and smell it. I promise you, you will like it. This is the first fragrance that I have purchased myself in 3.5 years. My partner always gets me the Modern Muse Rouge. Anytime I run out of it, that's like the first gift he goes to for a holiday, whatever, because to him, that's what I smell like. That's why that's my signature fragrance. That's what I have always worn that he recognizes. So that's what I wear. So he buys me the perfume. I don't even spend my money on it. This is amazing. I'm getting way too off on a tangent. So, the lipsticks. I had about 10 more in my hands. I reined myself in. I picked 5. So they had Laura Mercier lipsticks there for $10, which is crazy because I'm pretty sure these are close to $30. I would never buy one of these full price. I have looked at them because I follow the Bombshell Suite on Instagram. She used to do YouTube videos long ago, and she talks about Laura Mercier all the time. I just dropped this. I'm going to pick it up with my toes. Don't judge me. I can't reach it. Oh my God. Anyway, she talks about Laura Mercier often. I think she's on their PR list, but she explains that these lipsticks are super luxurious feeling. And I believe that because Laura Mercier just makes, again, like just good products. I said again because I've already filmed this once and I explained that Cover FX makes good staple products. Anyway, I'm back there. You're here. So I got 2 of the Laura Mercier ones. I got the shades Brun Pale, which it's a brownie nude. That name makes sense. And I got my favorite type of color in general. Like, if I had to pick a color that I just love to look at, it's this. It's called Rose Claire. Is that not the prettiest summery color? I'm so excited. Okay. Then I got 3 MAC lipsticks because MAC lipsticks are my favorite. I probably own 20, 23 now. All right, and I got Sea Sheer, a nice muted coral. I really hate the way that I say coral. Coral. It's the only time I sound southern, in my opinion. I don't know. If you live in the north, I probably sound really southern, but that word gets me. This is Captive. Beautiful. Oh my god, you can see my dirty laundry. Ew. Don't judge me. I'm gonna do my laundry as soon as I'm done filming this, I promise. This is As If I Care, and this is, I don't know what type of lipsticks these are. They're like a more moisturizing. They kind of remind me of the old like Hug Me formula. Maybe that's what these are. No. Hug Me was different. I don't know, but yeah, that was like a pinky color. Super pretty. All right. Let me tell you, okay, so I went to Ulta today and I knew that somebody was going to ask me about my blush. I like checked myself in the mirror before I left and I was like, somebody's going to ask me about my blush. I had to get some things that I was running out of. Body scrub. My empties are going to be so good. They're going to be so good. So yeah, I went there to get body scrub, the Ordinary Glycolic Toner. By the way, I went off on a tangent on this in my last video, like the last time I filmed it. I'll try not to go off on too much of a tangent. When you shave your armpits and your bikini line, use the glycolic toner. It will stop you from getting razor burn. I promise. It exfoliates, so use it like 2 days before you know you're gonna shave, and then, or sorry, the day before you know you're gonna shave, and then the day of, use an actual body scrub. Get all of the excess dead skin off. You will not struggle with razor burn. Amazing, great. So I go there and I'm like, oh my god, I know somebody's gonna ask me. And the girl working at the Lancome counter and the client she was working with was like, what are you wearing on your cheeks? And I was like, I know, it's good. It's good. It's NARS Desire. Need I say more? This is so beautiful. It is so pretty. Literally, you just touch your brush to it one time. It's amazing. And unfortunately, Ulta doesn't sell that particular blush. So we walked around the store together and found the client she was working with a similar blush, and the girl at the Lancome counter told me that as soon as she gets off work, she will be ordering that, and I don't blame her because it is amazing. If you have NARS Desire and you haven't used it, it's summer. Pull it out. Use it. It's great. It's cotton candy. Amazing. Underneath that, I used something I was supposed to be working on finishing, and then altogether just stopped using cream blush in general. I used my RMS powder palette and this cream blush, which I have made quite a bit of progress on in the past, and then I just stopped using my cream blush. So this is going to be my new cheek for the next week and a half or so, because that seems to be what I do. I find something I really like, use it for a week and a half, move on. That's why I can't be structured about panning. I have too much makeup to do that. Obviously I moved on to another bronzer. So now I'm using my Becca Sunlit Bronzer in Bronzed Bondi. I don't know if I like red toned, warm toned, or neutral toned bronzers, but this is very red and I like it. I don't know what I like, but I know I like this. I had so much fun with my highlighter combination. Holy cow, what did I do with it? There it is. Okay, so I used Ritual Defeat Ghost Light. It is a white with a purple iridescence, lavender. I love using, okay, I don't love colorful highlights. Whenever that whole trend was a thing, I did not enjoy it. However, a good lavender to pink shifty blush or highlight, I love, because it really brightens the face. So over top of it, I used, obviously, Becca Prismatic Amethyst, because that's the only thing that makes sense to use over this. And I like that these are subtle, but right there, you can see that it has a little bit of lavender shift, but it looks good with the pink blush. I wouldn't wear it with anything else except a pink blush, but I do really like it, and the few times I pull that out, I super enjoy it. For my eyes, I pulled out a goody old product. Oh, also, this is the first time I've ever put a matte inner corner highlight on. I've never done that before. Now I understand why people like it. So I used my MAC eyeshadows for the crease anyway, and I use vanilla on the inner corner of my eyes, and it's amazing. And I don't know how I've never done that before, but I love it. And then super simple, I just used wedge and corduroy in the crease. Corduroy, why is that such a hard word to say? Those are the crease colors I used. And then this guy, I love this. If you like cream shadow sticks, like the caviar sticks, you need this, especially if you like cool tone taupey colors. This is the Lancome Ombre Hypnose Stilo in Platine, and I did swatch it earlier. It's right there. It's a beautiful metallic taupey color that has like refined shimmers in it, refined glitters, I would say. They catch the light beautifully, but I needed to add something else. The glitter that I have on is Utopia from Makeup Geek. Oldie, but a goodie. I only use this about twice a year. I've had it kicking around for about 7 years. It will literally last me the rest of my life. It's a pigment. It can last me the rest of my life. I love this. Whenever I am in the mood for this, you can't talk me out of it. I don't care if I'm going to the grocery store. When the mood strikes me to use this, this is what I'm using. Typically, I use this over Laura Mercier Cocoa. It's just a warm chocolatey brown. This looks amazing over that, but I wanted to try it over a cooler tone because this can pull warm or cool, really. It just depends on what you put it with. And this was a solid choice. For lips, I'm working on finishing this. I'm so close. This is a nude lip liner from Estee Lauder, literally called Nude. It's right there. It's great. Can't wait to finish it. Probably I will never repurchase it again, just to be honest. I like my KKW nude lip liners a little bit better. And then I used Bite Beauty Meringue over top of it. I don't know why Bite Beauty discontinued these lipsticks. I got this in a FabFitFun box. Best color, best nude. Best nude, I love it. It's peachy. It's good. I like it. It doesn't exist anymore, which is dumb. And then I used a different foundation mix today. I always mix my foundations. The only one that I haven't been mixing was the MAC NC15. And then I did mix it with NC12, but I think I just prefer the NC15 on its own. Currently, it's summer. I have a slight bit of color, so probably during winter I will use both combined. Anyway, I used NARS Sheer Glow and Estee Lauder Hydra Rescue Foundation. I have never met an Estee Lauder foundation that I don't love. Never. I love them all. There is not one. I like the Renutriv. I like this one, the Double Wear Nude. Whatever this one is. This is also discontinued. Perfectionist. Great. All of them. All of them are good. But this combination lasts all day long. Great coverage. Color match is great. And my pores look extra small today because I pulled out this Cover FX primer. I cannot express to you how much I love this primer. This is the Water Cloud primer, and it is smoothing, but it doesn't feel like Smashbox or Professional. It feels like a water cloud. I mean, it's the perfect name. It is so airy feeling, and it literally smooths over your pores and just does magic. I can't even express it. Cover FX often does like 40% off sales. When you run out of your primer, buy this one. I promise you. It is both hydrating and smoothing and feels lightweight and keeps your makeup on. It is the perfect primer. It's so good. All right. Now, the last thing I want to say, I went on a depotting spree. I literally was depotting, rearranging palettes, putting the MAC labels on the back of my eyeshadows instead of on the back of the palettes they were in. Literally, I spent 7 hours doing all of this. I told you guys that I got these paparazzi nail polishes. They did not chip. This is the manicure I did. I used these 3 colors. the jelly glitter, the pink for the triangles, the limeade color for the rest of my nails. I have had this on for 4 or 5 days now. I don't know, whenever I did my last video, immediately after that I painted my nails. So it's been 4 or 5 days and did not chip. And normally that would not surprise me, but I literally spent 7 hours depotting. And if you know how bad that will mess up your fingernails the whole time you're doing it, nothing. They look like I just painted them. They literally look like I just painted them. So 5 days and then a full 7 hours of depotting in those 5 days. These are amazing. I already knew that they would be good, like opaque, good polishes. I did not have that high of an expectation for the lasting power. If you're at Walgreens, this is not something I'm going to tell you to get because you're running out of something. I'm going to tell you to get them because they're good nail polishes. They just are. They're worth it. They're $1.50. Amazing. Okay, that's all I needed to talk about today. Wanted to talk about today. I really miss you guys. I will try not to be gone for 4 days again. I don't know where I was. I had so many good things to talk about. All right. I still feel really out of breath. Oh my God. All right. I hope you guys have a good one, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.